Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today I wanted to show you one of the most unnecessarily technical and goofiest scout builds that you can put together come Season 4. This being double trigger on the boomstick and shield battery booster on the Drac. These weapons don't really have necessarily amazing synergy with each other, but they're both getting pretty significant overhauls in how they function or their overall power in Season 4, so I figured slapping them onto the same build could only end well, right? It does not end well. The main two things I want to point out about these weapons is that shield battery booster, now if you equip tier 1A on your armor, can start recharging your shield again in as little as 1 second without even doing the manual heat dump strategy. Meaning that basically your shield recharge delay is just 1 second whenever this weapon is in your build. I'm not sure that this is intentional or if it should be considered overpowered or not, but I find it absolutely hilarious. I hope it goes live like this. And the pressure wave change on double trigger allows you to get up to 80 points of damage on a single shot. Now, more interestingly than this just being a lot of damage on every shell is that due to a fundamental flaw in how double trigger works, you can act... Have I been saying double trigger up to this point? It's double barrel. Okay. Stupid idiot over here. So due to a flaw with the way that double barrel works, you can actually cancel the second shot by either pulling out your laser pointer or tapping a pickaxe key. Standard animation canceling stuff. Just funnily, it's a very, very tight time window. I haven't really done enough research to know if there's any actual interesting breakpoints with this, with grunts or anything in particular, but I find it very funny that you can essentially get this doubled blast wave damage for free and not even have to shoot both barrels at the same time. Like I said, this is just goofy. I don't know if there's any practical benefit for this. Someone smarter than me can figure it out. But it feels really funny to hit the tech like 5 or 6 times in a row and basically just not even have the downside, quote unquote, of this clean overclock. And like I said, shield battery booster is just goofy when it comes to survivability. You can really play like a mongoloid and still be completely fine, due to just how much shield you end up with. But more than that, I wanted to talk about some things that are going to be relevant for the channel in the coming months. Mainly because I wanted to clear the air to make it clear that Season 4 isn't chasing me away from the game and the face of the internet altogether. As some of you may know, my job has taken me to a pretty contingent situation in which I'm basically moving between 2 hotel rooms every couple of weeks, working between 2 different facilities a couple hours apart. I won't get into great detail because I don't want to dox myself as I work in a pretty specialized field of aviation. But bottom line is, I've been living in a hotel room and working off of hotel room Wi-Fi for the better part of a year now. And as anyone who's played in my games on my ping in that time can attest, it's been a rough experience. That being said though, in the next couple of months I will actually be settling down into what would be considered a normal living situation on the West Coast. I can't lie, I'm pretty damn excited. This is the first time I'll have some semblance of normalcy for more than a year. Pretty much a light at the end of the tunnel for me, but that being said, it's not all sunshine and roses just yet, because that's not happening for another couple of months, and in between now and then, I'm going to be basically separated from my normal setup and my ability to not only make videos, but play games for the better part of a couple of months. So, obviously, the brutal reality of that is, I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be playing any Season 4, I'm not going to be making any Season 4 videos. I know there's a group of you that's cheering right now, but just to clear the air right now, I'm not fleeing the internet because Season 4 is that bad. It's really not bad at all. I'm just busy with IRL. In that sense, I'd definitely be looking forward to anyone who wants to talk about the game or keep me in the loop on anything in my Discord server. Feel free to @ me whenever you want. I'll definitely be fiending to play the game and feeling a little left out, so I would appreciate the involvement from both my regulars and anyone new that has any questions about the game. Even if I can't be around to test something for you myself, I'd be happy to connect you with someone that would have the answer. But yeah, I mean, I don't really talk about myself much on this channel, I realize, but I am pretty excited though, because I'm actually going to be traveling overseas for around a month, which is part of the reason I'm going to be gone for multiple months on end. Obviously, I'm not taking a computer with me. I'll be overseas doing a specialized training course for my profession. And it's a program I've been trying to get a seat for about 3 years now, and it opens up a lot of career potential for me. So, definitely looking forward to it a lot, and willing to put other things on the back burner for it. Other than that, being away from my computer a lot recently has allowed me to get in a lot better shape than I've ever been in my entire life. As some of you may know, I took about a 5-month break a while back to focus on both physical and mental health, as well as do some career progression stuff. that was me kind of laying the foundation, getting into some better habits to help with my own physical and mental fitness. And since then, I've been doing pretty well for myself and actually staying consistent, at least somewhat consistent, in the gym, as well as taking online college courses. I hope none of this comes off as me flexing or humble bragging. I just feel like I don't really involve many people on the internet in anything that I'm doing in my real life, and it feels nice to kind of catch people up to speed in some of the reasons that I'm either less engaged than I used to be, and the reasons that I'm going to be completely disconnected in the next couple of months. All of this is just to say that I'm going to miss y'all. We also just recently hit 20k on the channel. I hadn't really prepared or thought about what to do for this, as I've been largely extremely busy, and I wasn't really expecting to hit it so quickly, considering how much things were slowing down, and stuff just kind of picked back up once Season 4 started. I obviously should have seen that coming, but yeah, I don't really have any plans for 20k, other than just to once again say a very heartfelt thank you. Really didn't think this is where I'd be sitting after starting just posting one little deep dive on this channel 4 years ago. But you know, I found a passion here. I've learned a lot of amazing skills, both on a technical standpoint, audio, video related, encountered and made friends with some of the nicest people that I honestly never would have in my wildest dreams got to associate with, and see them work on such a professional level. And it's been very inspiring to be so close with so many talented people over the last couple of years. So not only to the people that are subscribed to this channel and have been watching since day one, but the people that are creating content parallel and adjacent to me as well. Y'all inspire me more than I could possibly say, so thank you for that as well. But yeah, I'm just kind of sit here looking around my room. The last of my stuff I just put in these boxes, and my computer's getting packed up first thing in the morning, so it's kind of somber to know that I'm going to be gone for such a key point in the game's life cycle. Updates don't happen that often anymore, so it's sad for me not to be a part of it. I do have a decent amount of videos pre-recorded right now. Some of them are up to my normal system, complaining about things, as silly as that sounds, evaluating things, pitching new ideas, things like that, things I'd like to see change for the game. But I also have a lot of just individual pre-recorded missions that I plan to post sporadically throughout the couple of months while I'm gone, just to give y'all something. Just to be clear though, those are going to be Season 3 content, obviously. I don't have any time left to play Season 4, as tragic as that is. I do have one of the new random buff beer, or not buff beer, but the random beer EDDs recorded that I plan to post. It was pretty interesting. Wasn't too far off of weapons and builds that I'm well acquainted with, which was kind of sad, but I wanted to take it as is, just a proof of concept that way. But yeah, if you want to stay updated, definitely hop in the Discord if anything changes with when I'm going to be back, when I'm going to be around. And if you also just want to talk to me while I'm away proper, then Discord is the way to go for that. But yeah, just another heartfelt thank you for 20k. And I'm very, very harshly going to miss interacting with y'all for the next couple months. So whatever you're doing out there, keep up the good work, keep making things, keep playing DRG. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.